Hello folks and welcome back to Shogun Total War. I am Conostep and this is going to be part 21 of my 1530 campaign where I'm playing as Clan Shimazu. And yeah, I'm getting back into the seat, the recording seat that is. I did get an episode in with my Mercian campaign yesterday and it was a rough one. Man, oh man, my head was not in it. I had a bit of a break, for the holidays. And then I worked New Year's Eve, and then the night before New Year's Eve, I work in music venues for the bar program. So I do a lot of running around, and they're really, really physically active shifts for me. So after having 10 days off or so, maybe 2 weeks off, I worked probably two of some of the busiest shifts that I've worked all year, and holy moly, I just got my ass kicked. I was just, and then I sat down on Monday yesterday. And I tried recording an episode. I did it, but it was rough. It was rough. My brain was fried. For those of you who don't really understand what I'm trying to say, if you watch sports and you've ever seen an athlete trying to give an interview after a game, and the reporters have their microphones in his face and they're like, yeah, how do you feel? And why didn't you do this? And he's just kind of I don't know. They can barely talk, because they just ran their asses off for 3 hours. That's how I was yesterday trying to record an episode. I just, I was just so, my brain was, I could not process what I was doing. And I kind of wished that I'd done this game instead Shogun, just because I'm more familiar with it. But I was playing Viking Invasion, which is probably my least familiar campaign right now. And yeah, it was kind of rough. And in addition to that, I was messing with my audio settings before Christmas break, and I don't think they're quite tuned yet. I think there might be some issues still. I tried to get some of them ironed out before recording this episode, but despite that, I still have to power on and get an episode done. So if things are not quite as clean as I used to, or, what you're used to, I apologize, and I will try to get that sorted out going forward. So onto this campaign. I feel like things are going well. I have a lot of rebels to take out, but they're good rebel armies. This is going to be fun for me to fight. Probably some of the most fun I'm going to have in a late game in this campaign, or in this game that I've ever played. Honestly, this looks like a lot of really fun stuff to fight. So with that being said, I am going to continue, despite my powerful economy, I'm mostly going to try to just fight these fights with just one of my stacks at a time, instead of just throwing a mountain of 10 or 5 stacks into a province. The reason being is that I don't want these rebel armies to continue to retreat back and back and back and back. Eventually they would, have good numbers and they would fight me. And yes, I am playing this campaign on or without the battle timer on. I do not enjoy it very much. It's not very fun for me, and I do miss the battle timer, just because I don't really like the reinforcement system, the way that it works in this game. It's pretty janky. And yeah, I don't really enjoy playing those long battles with many different stacks. It's janky for sure. The AI gets their reinforcements, and then I have to... It looks like I have to get to a certain number of troops left before I get any wave of reinforcements, which feels bad. If that number for me is 6 units left or 8 units left, that's 10 less, or no, I'm sorry, that's 8 less, because the full stack is 16 units. So if you have to get down to a half stack before you get any reinforcements, that can be pretty brutal, depending on what you're going up against. So, and I don't even know, that's just me guessing. I don't even know if that's actually how it works. I'm just trying to guess at what I've noticed so far. And yeah, it's not great. And you also don't get to choose what units come on next, unlike Medieval, where you do get to choose the order that the reinforcements come on before the battle starts, which is really slick. Man, Medieval just really did it right in a lot of ways, in every way. When it comes to reinforcements, I think it's really, really good. With this game, it's not very enjoyable, so I'm going to try to play small battles of one stack versus one stack. Does that mean that I might lose some battles that I should not have lost just because they might have more men than me? Yeah, maybe, you know, kind of, yes, but like, I like my army comps. I like playing with that army comp, and I think it's powerful enough to win at least a 1v1 against a lot of the initial, you know, first stacks that the AI will field. Now, whether it can hold on and beat the like second stack or not, that part depends, but overall, I like my army comps, and I like playing those 1v1s, and if they do bring on like a second wave, I feel like I can beat it, but, you know, if they have like a third wave or something, then I just might withdraw, maybe. I say that, like, I don't do that very often. I usually will just kind of fight till I lose because I'm stupid like that, but, you know, maybe I'm smart enough to withdraw one of these days. With that being said, there's a fight up here that I might be ready to take. And this is kind of a perfect example of what I was just talking about, where I should probably bring an extra stack, right? Because these are two armies of, let's see, 9 and then 10 units. So 19 total units. And then this is going to have 16 units, right? So they will outnumber me by a little bit. And they're solid, and these are solid armies. You know, they have some Nodachi Samurai, Cav Archers, Yari, Cav, Yari Samurai, some more Nodachi. Decent upgrades with the Silver Shield upgrades as well. 2-star Generals, some Gold Armored Nodachi Samurai. Yeah, you know, it's like decent stuff, right? And with them also outnumbering me, that could be a fight, you know, kind of a tricky battle. But I want to fight with this. I don't want to bring in just reinforcements and then force them to retreat and then have to fight in Dewa. Although Dewa really doesn't have much, to be honest. So that wouldn't be the worst thing. But yeah, I don't want to. I would rather fight this. However, one thing that I would like to force them back from is Echigo, which is a river province. Now, if I can avoid a fight here, that would be goddamn terrific. I would love to do that. So I think I'm going to do that. Yes, I do have an army here that's designed to fight river battles with my Naginata infantry and my guns and my archers. This is being led by one of my sons, Shimazu Yoshihiro. Is that my third? That is my third eldest. Wow, I'm remembering their name. I'm remembering who they are. Yes, I might just go in and then bring in like a crap ton of stacks from Shinano and see if we can force them back. Let's do that. Let's just bring a bunch of, I think this, is this unit coming down here? Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just go. Try to force them out of there. Maybe I should wait a turn so I can bring these guys. I will wait one turn. I will wait one turn. This is that army of the arquebusiers, which is that outdated gun unit. And they're just hanging about because I don't want to disband them because the disband button for it is, where's the disband button? Yeah, it's the seppuku. And that just feels too cruel. You know, these guys aren't even samurai. These guys are peasants. You know, they don't get the honor to commit seppuku, right? That's not how that works. So, yeah. Anyway, so I'll wait a turn for that, and then I will send in my arquebusiers just as additional numbers to try to push back these rebels here in Echigo. I will fight this right now, and I noticed that they do have two-star generals. One Yari Cav here inside of the castle, and then one samurai archer. I feel like the Yari Cav would take precedence because it's a cavalry unit. I think that's how that works. Although I'm not sure. I mean, I have 2 ninjas here, so maybe just send one after each. 34% chance of killing him, and then you come down. 34% chance. Yeah, let's see what we can get down there. So I'll wait a turn on attacking Echigo. And then down here, the army here in Suruga looks actually pretty scary, you know. They have warrior monks, Nodachi samurai, and Naginata Cav, like a bunch of Naginata Cav. their units are a little bit beat up, but not too beat up. And they would have, what, 17 units in total with these archers here. So, yeah, it's, you know, some dangerous units. Also, weapon upgrades on a lot of these units here. So, the fight in Suruga is looking to be a scary one. I'm going to be bringing my best general, which is my Shimazu Yoshihisa. I think that's my second eldest. Yes, it is. 5-star general, he'll be going in, he'll be fighting in Suruga, but I want to wait for my Yari Samurai to come online. I still have mostly Yari Ashigaru, and you might be thinking, you know, I've been really dragging my ass on this. I have been. I've had Yamashiro for a while, and I said that I'd start using Yari Samurai once I take Yamashiro so that I can train Yari Samurai with that honor bonus from this province. But then I wanted to get, like, a legendary armory so I can retrain them for an armor bonus here in Omi, and I wanted other upgrades. I wanted to get the dojos so I could get these guys up to like honor, is it honor 3? Yeah, so +2 honor from the dojos, +1 honor from the province. So now my Yari Samurai are getting +3 honor and then +3 armor. So good stuff. But yeah, now I'm finally getting these guys retrained here in Omi. So let's see, I got 1, I need 3 more trained up. So it's 3 turns plus a 4th turn to bring them to Owari, the 5th turn to bring them to Tomi, and then a 6th turn to attack Suruga. So in 6 turns, I will be ready to attack Suruga with an army that is, you know, a full army comp, but instead of having my Ashigaru, I will have some pretty beefy Yari Samurai. They will not have weapon upgrades, but they will have... you know, they will have their honor and their armor. And that, I think, is going to be necessary. These Naginata Cav are no joke. In fact, we saw in Shinano, it took me 3 fights to take this province here. And, you know, there were definitely mistakes made from a tactical perspective. But one of the things that I was doing was that I was bringing Ashigaru, and they were getting hit by some pretty beefy heavy cav, whether there was the actual heavy cav itself or the Naginata cav, they were getting hit. And those are tough units to fight for an Ashigaru unit. Even though that they do have spears, that's a tough fight. Heck, I think Naginata cav might be able to beat Yari Samurai. That's how good they are. I just tested before I started recording. I went into a custom battle. Yari Cav will beat Naginata Cav head on. The Naginata Cav will win on the initial charge, and they will do very well on the initial charge. But then Yari Cav will even that out and eventually win that fight with their bonus versus cavalry, which comes from their spear, their Yari, of course. So that's interesting. However, I feel like Naginata Cav when they might beat Yari Samurai. They might. But Yari Samurai obviously will hold out longer than Ashigaru. So that's what I'm going to wait. That's why I'm waiting for those Yari Samurai. I just need, they have higher morale. I say that, I don't know. My Ashigaru have pretty good morale themselves because of their honor bonuses from Tosa, and then they have morale, you know, they have a legendary palace giving +3 morale as well. So my morale for my Ashigaru is pretty jacked, but their base morale, I think is -4, and then the base morale for Yari Samurai is, I'm looking at it right now on my other screen here, it's a 2. So that's a big difference. That's a big difference. So my Yari Samurai should hold the line a bit better than my Ashigaru, and I think that's going to make the difference here in this fight here in Suruga. So, yeah, I think that's it for that. Yeah, so I'm just going to wait a turn before I go in here. I'll fight this battle here in Sato, and I wonder if they would reinforce from Dewa. That would be an extra 2 guns, 1 archer, 1 Ashigaru. Not a super big difference. If I lose this fight, these units would not make the difference, I don't think. Hopefully those ninjas can get the job done and kill either or both of those generals. That would be nice. Other than that, is there anything else for me to keep my eye on? I don't... Do I have any sons on the way? I have a 7-year-old, Muneharu. Okay. I don't have to really worry about him for quite a while. Are my buildings building the right stuff? Shinano is building stuff. Let's see, am I using a Wari from anything? Yeah, I'm building buildings there, and I don't know why I'm building a citadel in Omi. I'm not sure, because I have my fully upgraded legendary armory here, and I feel like that's all I needed to be done here, so I'm not really sure what I was thinking. These are my banged up units, so I can retrain these guys. This is why I keep these armies kind of behind the main lines, so I can regroup them together, and then just kind of bring them to the front lines once these units are, you know, finished being topped off here. So we can just do a bit of that. And is there anything else? That looks good. That looks good. You go here. And then I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure these are all damaged units that don't match up. That is correct. And then I just bring them right back. Yeah, right into the front, as they say. And yeah, leave these guys back here. I just like to leave them behind the main lines so I know, you know, who they are, and so I don't get them lost. I have these little tricks that help me kind of keep all this, you know, this mess and confusion to make some sort of sense to me. I have to. I found my ways. Is there anything else? I think these provinces back here are kind of doing okay. Let's see, Naba, do I need to? So yeah, don't need that. Let's see, so Awami has been all about archers, and they're at the point now where they can get a legendary swordsmith and a legendary palace. So let's get that going. And then Sewell is retraining the Nodachi Samurai. And they have a bunch more queued up. Yes, they do. Satsuma. Do they have... Yeah, they have enough. Nagato is training my Yari Cav. Yeah, I'm probably going to be switching my Yari Cav production almost entirely to Shinano soon enough. I'm already doing that. I'm getting that +1 honor bonus from Shinano. And then I just need the legendary swordsmith so that they get +3 attack. And then I can start working on their morale. I'm working on that legendary armory right now. Looks like I'm just 1 turn away, maybe 2 turns away before that's finished. So yeah, I can just kind of switch over production from Nagato to Shinano with that. And Totomi, yes, Totomi can be used to train +1 honor archers, but it looks like I'm going to be working on economy first. Smart, good job, past con of 2 weeks ago. Mikawa, you're building a church. Yes, that's fine. That's all you really need, I think, is a church and a Portuguese trading post, and that's going to be fine for you. And is that it? Let's see, Echu, you're going to be getting a church soon after this Portuguese trading post is finished. And then Noto, what about you? Oh, you have nothing. Okay. So you need to start getting a port going here. And then I'll get a Portuguese trading post after that. And then a large castle. And then a church after that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That looks good. And I think I'm all set. Taxes are very low here. How much money am I making? Am I making 8,500? That's it, eh? Oh, well, I guess I just have a crap load of soldiers. That is fine. I'm still, that's, you know, I'm still, what do I have? 31,000 in the bank. Man, the difference between medieval and Shogun is like pretty crazy, you know, because my economy is jacked and I still only have 31,000 in the bank. Whereas at this point of the game in medieval, I'd have like a couple grand, you know, or I mean, a couple $100,000. But as it is. All right, let's get a fight in. It looks like I'll be fighting in Sato here, unless they retreat. So Citadel's finished in Aki. I think that's for, yes, I'm training my musketeers in Aki, so I can probably get the legendary palace there now, I think. Yeah, Citadel is finished in Omi. Church is finished in Mikawa. Legendary armory is finished in Shinano. And yeah, let's see if my ninjas can pick off these generals here. Oh, he got me. That looks like it hurt. And the other one must have gotten caught. Okay. So they do outnumber me by 80, nope, 180 soldiers. But let's see, what do I got? 4-star general versus their 2-star general? Yeah. I like my army comp, but I do have Ashigaru in this army, and they do have some, you know, scary units like the Nodachi Samurai, but still, I mean, man, my guns are good. My guns are good, and my Nodachi Samurai are good as well. So let's see if we can get it done here in Sado. Let's check out Sado now. Yeah, this is, it feels like a small map, doesn't it? Like, that's the edge right there, and I like it. It's wide open with forests and hills on either side. It's like a little fight bowl, you know. I hope that the fight happens right here. That'd be kind of neat. But if they back up on that hill in the back, I can just kind of go around the edges, because yeah, it's you don't want to don't fight head on ever. Don't do it. Even if it takes a little bit more time, just go around the edges. Always, always, always. It just, you know, just don't fight uphill if you don't have to. The maps in Medieval are designed a bit. I don't want to say better, because I love the maps in Shogun, but in Medieval, there is situations where you cannot avoid that uphill fight, which is interesting. It's very interesting the way they design that. All right, enough of that. Let's get set up. Yeah, my guys. I always forget my goddamn groupings. Is this gonna work? Is this grouping gonna work? Guns in front? Yes, I got it. I got it. All right, what about this grouping? Does that work? Yes, I know. I know what I'm doing. So far, so good. I should have started with this game instead of playing Viking Invasion yesterday. God, that was so brutal. Got my ass handed to me. I still won the battle just because of numbers, but oh god, the first wave just demolished. I got so crushed. It was so it was hard. It was hard for me to watch. It was hard for me to play. Like, it was hard for me to comment on it. My brain just was not working. Let's put these Nodachi Samurai in wedge formation. In case you wonder, like, why I do this with the second group and not the first group, it's just because of spacing. When I do it like this, the units overlap them, and then this unit will just they'll move around and get out of formation and whatever. So I just feel like this works okay. He can always kind of pivot and move in whatever direction he needs to move. And then the front unit, honestly, it works well this way, because he can kind of filter through the ranks and fight in the front. And he, a lot of times, can pivot. And if my flanks are ahead of my center, then my Nodachi Samurai that are in wedge formation can pivot and help support the center, which usually will be held, my front line will be held by the archers a lot of times, because my guns will retreat behind them. And because my archers are decent fighters, they can hold at least long enough to get support by my Nodachi Samurai. So that's how that works there. All right, yeah, so they went around on that side. That's fine. Let's just take our time with it. That is totally okay. I probably should do my due diligences. Oh god, my brain. It was working, now it's not working. My due diligences. Is that plural? God damn. I'm screwed. All right, let's just go and let's send a Yari Cav. What I was trying to say is let's send a Yari Cav up to the forest just to make sure there's nothing hiding for me up here. I don't think there is, but let's just do my due diligence. Fuck, is that plural? Damn. 2 days into this new year, and yeah, nothing's working anymore. The old neurons in my brain are not firing. Oh well. I didn't have much to begin with. No, it can't be plural. It's just due diligence. I'm gonna do my due diligence. Yeah, that's okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. You guys thought I was stupid too. I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. All right, let's move up. You go there, you go there. Let's bring my cav up separately, because I'm using these guys to do a bit of scouting for me. I don't think there's anything up here. It looks like it's pretty clear. And yeah, let's make sure we get up on this hill. I feel like they will reposition once they've realized they've been outflanked. That would be smart of them, but yeah, we'll see. They are now starting to send a couple units of archers out to do a little bit of light skirmishing, I reckon. Let's keep moving my left flank out in this direction. What do we have? Yari Cav, Cav Archers, Cav Archers. Kind of feel like pressuring their archers with my Yari Cav. And then... yeah, let's see. I like having guns. I like having my skirmishers like that. That feels kind of good. But then my right flank is kind of on the stupid side of the hill where I'm in danger of losing the high ground. But let's just kind of stick with it for now. I might pick off some archers on the peripheral. Peripheral. There we go. Now we're getting some good shots, and we should win the skirmish fight. Let's get a little chase in here on these archers. Never. I was just kidding. I was kidding, guys. I'm not gonna fight these Yari Cav head on with my Yari Cav. No. I'm gonna use spear support because I'm a smart con. All right. Yeah, we're pushing them back, and let's see. Okay, so I don't really want to go after these archers because they have spear support right there. And let's see, my guns and archers, I feel like repositioning a little bit. I feel like doing that. Up here, let's take a fight now. Where's my horses? Yeah, let's take this fight now. With my Ashigaru, and then my horses can come in and help out. And then these Ashigaru can just... let's just pressure a little bit with my Nodachi here and these guys as well. And these Nodachi can come down here. And it looks like we're getting shots in again. Good. Horses. Yeah, horses hang back. General. Move up, please. And yeah, this is good. All right, this is good. Cav archers coming like right in. Okay, that's really fun for them. Let's just kind of push forward with my spears here, and then like here, and yeah, they're kind of freaking out. Yeah, they're like, oh my god, what do we do? They're kind of retreating. It looks like. Yep. Yeah, there we go. That's it. That's the retreat. There we go. Go in, guys. Get them. Get them. Let's go there, and then let's see on this side. Let's bring down my Nodachi Samurai. They're trying to get into my Cav with my. with their spears, which is smart, but I'm going to pretend like I'm going to let that happen, but then I'm just going to kill them with my Nodachi Samurai, and then I'll use my horses to run them down. My archers are going to get their, my Ashigaru are going to get their archers. I'm telling you, you know what, yes, I'm going to switch to using Yari Samurai, I will, I promise. But having a fast unit of like mainline infantry is kind of dope. You know, like they're fast enough to put pressure on these archers. Like, look at how fast these guys are. They're trucking, you know? I like it. It's good. They can really put pressure on other armies. And yeah, my Yari Cav are going to run down these Yari Samurai, and let's just keep pushing, putting pressure on these archers until my Yari Cav can swoop in. Yep, let's just kind of go here. And let's run down these guys with that unit of Yari Cav. And then my Ashigaru are going to kind of help pick these guys off here. Yep, now that they're getting stopped by my Cav, my Spearmen can rush in and kind of kill them from behind. And then other than that, let's just get the rest of my army set up. I think that they are going to have, what, like a unit or two, like three units of reinforcements, I think, maybe. So let's just get my guys back up, and we can probably, yeah, they don't want to fight. They don't want to fight. The reinforcements are just like, screw this, we're going home. So let's get my Yari Cav back up on the hill. It looks like there's not really anything else to be run down. You go here, you go here. And that looks like that's going to be a first victory for... Oh, this is my newest son. What's your name again? Oh, no. Is it Inoue? Was it Inoue? Damn. I'm sorry, dude. I forgot your name. This is my first battle with you. You gotta give me a chance. Iahisa, yeah. Yes, awesome. That was pretty smooth, wasn't it? Yeah, that was pretty smooth. One of my units of Ashigaru lost 10 men, and that was the most casualties that any of my units lost. I lost a total of 39 men. Yeah, that's pretty good. Some good shit. Yari Cav, yeah, 103 kills. Muskets, the 66 kills. 51 on these muskets. That skirmish core of muskets backed up by archers is just so good. You really need, and obviously this is the army comp that I've struggled with, but you really need some like heavy hitting cavalry, you know. I feel like the heavy hitting infantry armies, which is typically going to be lightly armored, which is the Nodachi Samurai and the warrior monks, they just don't get, they're not fast enough. You know, they can't put pressure on my skirmish corps fast enough. But the heavy cav armies, and by heavy cav, I'm not just saying the heavy cav unit, but also like the Naginata cav. Those armies can put some pressure on me for sure. And those are the times that I have lost, is not reacting to that charge fast enough and then letting them get into my skirmish corps. But yeah, overall though, it's a fun army camp. It's really fun to use. All right, yes, Sato is now mine. I have the largest armies. Well, I'm the only clan left, so meh. And there we go, yeah. All right, so that's that. This is gonna take how long? 3 turns for this to fall. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I don't need to attack this. It's a large castle. There's a decent amount of archers and cav archers in there. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I can just kind of, you know, get my army refit, and I can get ready to go into Daewon soon enough. And now I can go into Echigo, now that I have my backup army of arquebusiers, my river specialist stack, and then just some more dudes. And then what I'm thinking is literally everyone else that is here, except for my daimyo and then his 2 sons that are hanging out. I have Norihisa, which is my 4th eldest, and then Yoshimoto, which is my 1st eldest son. So yeah, these 3 stacks can hang out here in Shinano. They are more than enough to defend Shinano from anything that is left bordering Shinano, honestly. But then everything else can just go. Wait, what's here? Oh, that's just a full stack. Yeah, you guys go. Go, go, go. And let's see if we can't just push off. Let's just bring all of these. Already have. It feels kind of stupid, but I don't want to fight this. I don't want to fight this battle. I really don't. I really don't want to do it. What I can do in case I do have to fight this battle is I can send a ninja here to kill this general. I have a 50% chance to kill a 2-star general. Looks like they have 2 2-star generals, but still, it would be nice to get the job done there. And yeah, just in case we have to fight the battle, that'd be nice. So we will see about that. And yeah, we still have 5 more turns left before we are ready to attack Saruga. So really not much to do in the meantime. Hopefully they retreat from this, but if not, you'll be seeing me very soon with a battle here in Echigo. Oh, thank goodness, yes. The rebels have decided to retreat from Echigo. That's what I wanted to see. Also, I didn't show this, but one of my assassins was able to kill that general. 2 of them failed. One of them did succeed. And yeah, of course, that was a video that I skipped. So, sorry about that. Yes, 2 more turns before the castle in Sato falls to moi. And then, yeah, I made a bunch of money. I realized that like 8.5 grand that I was making was only because my taxes were set to very low. So when I have my taxes set to very high, also when I get a good harvest, I make a crap ton of money. So yeah, things are looking very good in that regard. And yes, thank goodness, that feels good. So how long before this falls? 3 turns, that's totally fine. And yes, I did not have to fight a river battle. Hallelujah. So it looks like some of them did retreat to Dewa. That's fine. Honestly, I don't even think I need to retrain this army. It took so little damage that it can probably just go. Like, this is Ashigaru, Cav Archer. I can beat that. Yeah, I do not need to retrain this army. Nope. Yeah, no, they're fine. They can crush this. So they will just be moving on once this castle falls. And I do have a couple more assassins left, or ninjas left, that can potentially go after this general as well. So yes, I will be taking Dewa shortly-ish, and then from here, from Echigo, I can push into, well, goodness, you know, I guess anywhere I want. I think once I own Dewa, and, what would I want to do from there? I think I would want to wait until I own Suruga, and then I could branch off and have my historical general, which is Ijuin Hisanori. He can come down here and fight in Izu. Well, Yoshihisa can fight in Kai. I want to give Hisanori a good fight. You know, he hasn't been able to lead an army yet in battle. He deserves a good battle. So I'm going to give him Izu. I'm going to give Hisanori, or I'm sorry, oh no, Yoshihisa. We'll take Kai. And then from there, I think I could branch out. Iyahisa can go from Dewa into Mutsu. And, oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Yeah, I can't get to Shimatsuke from Echigo. That's awkward. Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. What I was going to say, though, is that then I can attack from Shinano into Kazuke and Musashi. And that takes out a lot of provinces all in the same turn. And then I can take Shimotsuke afterwards. Yeah, that would be a big turn though. Once I'm ready to fight that turn, like that's going to be a lot of fights. But yeah, for the meantime though, let's just get moving on so that we can eventually fight this battle here in Suruga. Now that Sado, or the garrison in the castle here in Sado, has fallen to my soldiers, I can move my general, Iyahisa. Let's just move him on into Dewa. Yeah, he can take this fight. Definitely. And then I'm almost ready to attack Suruga. I think next turn I will be able to attack Suruga. Yes. So let's get this fight out of the way. In fact, I wouldn't even be surprised if they retreated from that. They might. It's not a good army. In fact, let's try to assassinate this general. You go in, and then you go in as well. I think I have some more ninjas here as well. Yeah, you can try to get them. 66% chance. Yeah, holy shit. Get it done. Get it done. Yeah, let's keep moving these ninjas up. Don't want to forget these guys. Let's bring them to Shinano, because Shinano borders everything at this point. So yeah, let's move these guys up and keep the ninja train rolling. Yeah, I'm working on, right now I'm building the legendary tea house so that I can get the geisha house built here, which will give my ninja +2 honor, and then that's going to give also +1 honor from the province, +3 honor ninja coming out of the gate is going to be pretty powerful when it comes to getting rid of the last, you know, rebel generals hanging on. Although, gosh, looking around, you know, what's left after these 2-star generals here? 2-star, 2-star. Ooh, there's a 3-star. Okay, that's a little fancy. Alright, yeah, there's a handful of 2-stars, but after that, like this corner right here is pretty empty, isn't it? Empty without me. Okay, well there's a 2-star here. Okay, so maybe they got some. Okay, yep, 3-star here. Ooh, got a -1-star general. Interesting. But then they have a 2-star general, a bunch of 2-star generals here in the castle here in Musashi. So they have some in the castles. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some more targets for my ninjas coming up here. But yes, we will see if we can get a fight here in Dewa. Do you guys want to watch some ninja assassination attempts? How about it? Let's just do it. Let's watch some videos here. Nope. Hopefully that was not the 3-star or the 3 honor ninja with the 66% chance of getting him. Got him. Got him just like that. Okay. 2-star general down, and they are going to actually stand and fight. I kind of doubt it. So they're going to be led by a 1-star general now. And see, now this is something that I've been wanting to test, and I kind of have been, but you know, I just don't have the full amount of data that I really need to have a definitive answer on this. But do armies have a morale debuff when they've lost their general? And not just because they've lost the general's command stars, but is there an actual like in-game debuff to the army? So let's just take a peek at it and let's see how this does. This is not going to be a good example of it because, as we've already seen, this is not a good army to begin with. There's just not a good troop quality in this army, so this is not going to be the best test, but we will see. Well, anyway, so what was this? We're Dewa? We're in Dewa, right? Yeah, so this is kind of a neat map. Little bit of hill action, a little bit of forest action, but not too much. Not too much forest. So, other than my side, of course. So, we might have to go around the right side maybe to fight. I don't know. I don't know how the AI likes to play this map. I can't quite remember. So, let's dive on into it and see what happens. The enemy looks like they're off in the far distance on the right side. So I'm going to be getting set up on, yeah, my right side, of course. And I'll just march straight ahead from there. I don't think I really need to finesse this too much. Maybe avoid the forest if they're going to be coming at me. They might, are they? They're not coming at me, are they? I feel like that would not be a good move on their end. Jesus, they're coming at me. Oh, wow, I am shocked. Okay. Well, if they're coming at me, I need to get my gun line ready and not down there. Shit. Is it too late to reposition everything? Let's see. How do I react to this? Let's see here. Gun line move up here, and then. I was not, yeah, see, sometimes the AI really does, you know, it really takes me by surprise sometimes. All right, let's just kind of move my left flank, like zoink, and then cavalry just kind of go back behind here. And let's see how that, yeah, they're back. See, yeah, that was they were just kidding. They were kidding. Gosh, stressing me out over nothing. That looks like a full fight to me. That's what that looks like. Let's just kind of keep moving up a little bit just in case we do end up having a fight here, but that looks to me like an army in full retreat. Yes, indeed. Yeah, my eyes did not deceive me. Yeah, so that's cool, I guess. You know, it's interesting that. So, yeah, I like using the ninjas to see if I can, you know, kill the generals and decrease the morale of the enemy armies. But that does kind of go against that whole thing I was saying at the beginning of this episode, right? Where I don't want these armies to retreat. I want them to stand and fight so I can kind of pick them off one by one. But still, I want to keep trying the ninja thing to see if I can, you know, gain a definitive amount of evidence that does declare that to be true, because this is just one of those things that the internet does not really have. I've seen it just from a few people that have said, yes, maybe it is a real thing. Yes, maybe. But it doesn't seem like enough people have had enough definitive hard evidence to, you know, back it up and say, yep, it seems like there is a morale debuff on the enemy army. If you've just killed their general during that turn. So anyway, yeah, moving on, I'll keep trying that ninja thing. And from here, this is going to take 3 turns before this garrison falls. Thank God. I was kind of afraid it's going to take longer just because there's only 3 units there. So that's fine. The army retreated back to Mutsu. That's also fine. And we are ready to attack Saruga. Yeah, that's fine. And I might be cutting this episode a little bit long, but you know what? I want to fight this battle, and I think you guys want to watch it. I don't care what you say. I'm going to fight this battle here in Suruga. So I think my guy is just about ready. Let's put these Yari Samurai in there, and then I have some guns hanging out around. Yep, you guys can go. That's a full stack. Looking good, looking good. It's funny how CA took a long time to figure out like that we would want this organized, you know? Like obviously it'd be nice if this was organized, but it took, how many games did it take before they were finally like, yeah, let's organize this? It wasn't Shogun 2, was it? No, they did it like in, shit, was it Shogun 2? I don't know. I have not played the newer games, or newer. I haven't played any game past Medieval Total War, so. But yeah, this is ugly. It can be really hard to figure out like what your army comps are just by looking at this. I'm a bit more used to it, but still, it's like when I'm playing Medieval, because I have so many different army comps depending on what faction I'm playing, it can be a headache. It can be a real headache to figure this out. So anyway, all right, moving on. Let's fight this battle here in Suruga. They got a lot of scary shit, a bunch of archers here, and then here they have 4 Nodachi Samurai, 3 Warrior Monks, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 Naginata Cav, 2 Yari Cav, and then, yeah, 1, just a shit ton of archers. That's a fuck ton of archers, it really is. Only a 2-star general. In fact, let's try to cap that dude. 34% chance. 24% chance, and I know I have one more ninja here. Yep, here you go. 34% chance. Yep. Is there any more ninjas in there? Yep, I'm not using the geisha. No, no, no. You are out of bounds. I just wanted you for defense purposes, and that is it. So, yes, let's get that fight in Suruga. That could be a fun one. Might get my ass kicked, but that is my best general, so I have a chance. The garrison here in Echigo did fall, so now I can start building some cool stuff here, like a port, I guess. They did not have a port here in Echigo. Lame. Building a church in Sado. And yeah, that's it. So this is going to be like the thing that I'll end my episode with here, is the fight here in Suruga. Other than that, though, let's start retraining these Yari Samurai here for their armor upgrades here in Omi. Let's see, Yari Samurai, you guys can come down to Totomi as well, so that you can be in Hisanori's army. He might need some good Yari Samurai to fight these fights here in Izu. Izu might be a fun fight as well. Yeah, we'll see about that. Okay, now I have 3 ninjas who are trying to kill this general, so let's see if we can get him down. Nope. All right, round 2. Got him. Okie dokie. So we got him. We do outnumber them by a little bit. Okay, that is. They must be. Yeah, they're banged up. That's right. Their units have some casualties already taken. So that is why that's the case. But still they have some good units. So let's see how we do here. They still do have a 2-star general. So this is going to be another good experiment, right? For that ninja thing where, they still do have the same amount of stars as the general that I just killed, but is there still going to be a morale debuff on the army despite that? So let's dive in here and see about it. Check out this map. Yeah, this is pretty fun. This is a cool map. Yeah, look at that. Wide open in the middle, but I bet that there's going to be some fighting off in those hills and those forests. I think that this is one where I try to go left. Yeah, let's see how this looks. Going left. Going left. I don't want to fight in the freaking trees, though, man. I don't want to do that. If they back off, though, yeah, this is ringing the bell. This is ringing the bell. They back off, and then this gives me room to push this left flank, which is really nice of them, because if they just wanted to, like, see, now they're kind of moving forward again. I want a wide open lane, so shit, let's just... Actually, yep, they're really... Okay, they're pushing hard. They're pushing hard. Let's reform back, like... Let's kind of reform back here. Yeah. I kind of forgot that, there's a lot of, like, decent cav in this army, and I need to remind myself that the AI will push hard in these circumstances. Like, they will just kind of go all in here. And yeah, I need to be in formation to defend against that stuff. So yes. Let's go, guys. Go, guys. Let's see. Nodachi Samurai. My spears are coming up. Yeah. See, my Yari Samurai. They're good, but they're a little bit slow, aren't they? They're just a little bit slow. Yeah. Muskets, get into position, please. Spears, screen my Nodachi Samurai, please, and thank you. So that, man, yeah, Cav going hard right here. They're going hard. So let's turn flank here. Let's keep my center like this to face off against their infantry, and then bring my right flank like here. They're really pushing hard in that direction, aren't they? So let's just kind of swing my entire rear guard around to potentially engage their cav, which are kind of posturing on my left flank in a threatening manner. And if they're going to continue to, like, just swing past me, let's pivot my center like that so that they can start getting shot. Ooh, okay, back up. Okay, I was kidding. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, let's shoot those freaking warrior monks. Let's just gun them down. And then here on this side, let's go here. Yep, like run. Like run. And yes. Kill them. And, you guys, what, you think you're gonna run away? Is that what you think you're gonna do? Alright, let's get my cav up here, and then let's get this Yari cav like around here, because I kind of almost feel like they might be, they're not running away, are they? Not yet. Let's get here, let's get these Yari cav, like, here. Yep, this is looking good. And they got pushed up. That was a weird engagement. Yeah, now they're running away. Yeah, now they're like, screw this shit, we're going home. Yep, let's just have my general hang out here. And then we can push in this direction. Here, cav, go in. And then this cav can... They're not quite running... Like, they're running away. Like, I've won. But they're also kind of like... I don't want to send my... What I'm trying to say is I don't want to send my Yari cav into the forest. That's what I don't want to do. What I can do is I can use this Yari cav unit to pick off these guys. Like this group here, definitely kill them, yes. Archers, totally. General, yes. But like going into the forest, going after these units that are not quite broken and that can definitely turn around and fight my cav, that's not what I... Guys, I said you can go kill... Permission granted, go kill them, please. Permission freaking granted, yes. Go do your job, go hunting. And let's just bring the rest of my army up to support. And let's just keep bringing up, where'd you go? Yari cav, just hang out. Like, come up here and just shadow this army. Yeah, general's running away. That's fancy and all, but, you know, I've seen that before. Let's see if we can kill him. And yeah, as far as experiments go, you know, experiments regarding that ninja thing, this is kind of promising, isn't it? It's hard to say. You know, obviously they had some kind of funky maneuvers going on, and they were kind of running back and forth in front of my skirmish core instead of just charging straight on in. Now, you can kind of give me some credit for that and say I screened my skirmish core or defended it well or whatever, but you know, you can kind of say that they weren't being as direct as they should have been. And I inflicted a bunch of casualties, and I won the War of Maneuver, and I just broke them that way. You can say that, and you can say that maybe it wasn't the ninja thing that broke them, but I don't know, man. This is kind of promising, doesn't it? It felt like they had lower morale in this fight. So, in any case, let's just keep doing this. Let's get to the bottom of this answer here. You know, pretty soon I will be able to train Honor 3. Oh shit! These warrior monks came back. They came back. Did they come back? Yep, they came back. Let's not fight them. Let's not get chopped up by warrior monks. Even though we probably could break them, but I don't know. They literally scare me. Like, they don't just cause fear in my units, they cause fear in me. But they don't scare me when they're running away, so let's go get them, boys. Let's go get them. I changed my mind. I've changed my mind. They don't scare me anymore. Go get them. Get those warrior monks. Run them down. Break them. Yeah. Oh, they turned around. They're fighting. Yep, there we go. Okay, that wasn't that bad. That was fine. That was fine. Yeah, so I lost 40 men. That's it. Yeah, wow. That was not bloody. But I did kill, you know, almost 400 of their guys, so it was bloody on their end. Yes. Man, the ninja thing seems legit. It really does. It feels like a legit thing. So let's keep moving on here. 2 turns before the castle here in Daewoo Falls. Poor harvest, only making, I only have 56,000. Oh, boo-hoo. What am I going to do? Suruga is now mine, and a lot of their soldiers, because they ran away, are in this castle. This is only going to take like a turn, 3 turns. Damn. All right. Well, 3 turns before that falls. That's fine. I will wait that out. I am totally fine with that. This army does not need a lot of replenishment before it can fight again. In fact, since I was going to attack Kai... Oh, shit. They have some decent units here. Damn. Okay. Maybe I will retrain my army just to make sure. They have triple weapon upgrades on, like, Warrior Monks and Naginata Cav. Like, and they have 2 3-star generals. Nodachi Samurai. Like, hot damn. That's kind of terrifying. So I will retrain this army and make sure that I have those 40 men that I lost. I will get them back into this army. And then, yes, I will attack Izu with Inoue Ijuin Hisanori. His army will come down here and fight in Izu, and I can attack Musashi and Kazuke from Shinano. I can attack Mutsu from Dewa. Yeah, I can just, you know, blitz a bunch of provinces later on. But you know what? That's all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching. This has been Step, and I am back. Yes, it feels good. It's January. This is my favorite month. I love January, because for me, my work schedule just like falls completely out. Like, there's no shows, you know. Who wants to have a show in January? So I have very, very little work. I basically just clean the venues. You know, I work at 3 venues, so we do some deep cleaning, and I do have 3 shows in total, but other than that, man, it's all YouTube. So I'm looking forward to this month. I love this shit. I don't care that it's cold in winter. No. It's just peaceful and quiet. I love this. So yeah, looking forward to getting some more YouTube and video gaming in. So until next time, yeah, this has been Step signing off. So we'll see you next time. Bye bye.